As I was working out this morning, a random thought came to my mind. I was thinking about Game of Thrones and how season 8 is weeks away. And I'm so excited. And it's the last season. Final season is gonna be gone. And Game of Thrones is a spin-off from the book series A Song of Fire and Ice. And Game of Thrones is a very popular show on HBO. I can't really give you the grand summary because the video clip that I am using in the description box below comes from season 6. And it's about, Game of Thrones essentially is about 9 noble families fighting for power and control over this mythical land of Westeros for the Iron Throne. And there are minor little houses, and houses essentially are these kingdoms, and these families consist of armies and power and money, but it carries so many parallels to life. And medieval fantasy epics are my favorite genre, so it's something that I'm very into. When I'm watching Game of Thrones, I shut down my whole world when I'm watching it for an hour. I love it. But if you have not seen it, I highly advise you to binge watch it. You will not regret it. But I'm going to go into this particular clip that I want to share with you, where this was the Battle of the Bastards, where House Bolton and House Stark, they are both houses in the north of Westeros, and House Bolton usurped the House of Stark earlier in the seasons, where House Stark was pretty much betrayed and they were pretty much killed off by 2-3 other houses at the Red Wedding, and Sansa and Jon, they had to flee from Winterfell, which you'll see in the clip that they are at Winterfell, and House Bolton takes over Winterfell, and essentially that is the cornerstone of the North. And Jon and Sansa are coming back to take it back over from House Bolton, because not only do they have Winterfell, which is House Stark's kingdom of the North, their house, they also have their little brother. And in this, Jon Snow, he is the bastard son of Ned Stark. He doesn't really know his true identity yet. I'm not going to spoil it for you if you have not watched it yet. And Ramsay Bolton, he is a bastard son too of Roose Bolton. So they're both bastards going up against each other. And Ramsay says, "Thank you for returning Lady Bolton to me." Essentially, Sansa was married off to Ramsay Bolton. See, I'm giving you all this synopsis, but let me just go into the context of this. Ramsay Bolton tells Jon Snow to surrender your army, give it all up, proclaim me the true Lord of Winterfell and Warden of the North. You have the men, you don't have anything. Get off your horse and kneel. Jon responds back calmly, says, "Hey, let's you and I fight. Nobody has to die. Nobody has to go into battle." Because Ramsay just trading insults. He kept calling him bastard. Even though both of them are bastards, he just kept insulting him with the word. And Ramsay is just bragging, saying how he's just going to win. Like, it's just no use for them to even go into battle. Jon Snow, they barely have the men. They're outmatched. How does this portray to us? And how can we use this? Never surrender, never bend the knee. The doubts, the fears that we have It's like the salesman that's trying to tell us, oh, nah, why do it? Why is it even worth trying to go back and reapply for law school? Why is it even worth it to even be in this 2-year waiting period? You're outmatched. You pretty much just failed. You're all the way off. You have no skills for this. Why even go after it? Even all these outside voices of people doubting you or saying this and questioning this, or what if it even doesn't even happen, or you apply and you don't get back in. All these voices from the outside, even from the inside, is like Ramsay Bolton that's saying, get off the horse and kneel. Surrender. Surrender your dreams. Surrender your vision. Surrender what you could be. Surrender what you can be. Surrender what you will be. This is a war of the invisible that we are in. This is an invisible warfare, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, that we have to see what we can be, what we could be, what we will be. We have to see it from within inside of ourselves, that we can't feed our fears, we can't feed our doubts, we can't feed our hesitations. And that is what this period essentially wants us to do in the invisible, not even in the visible. The visible will want us to surrender in the inside of what the appearances look like. We have been conditioned to be dominated by our appearances, our tangible appearances. Me being a campus mailman walking into my law school every single day. Surrender, Lamar. You're just a campus mailman. You tried it. You tried being into law school. It didn't work out. Just settle with just being a campus mailman. Or just try something else. No! I've been desiring going to law school, being a lawyer since childhood. Something that I've always wanted to be and wanted to do, wanted to pursue. And here I am, deciding whether to continue or just surrender. And even notice, when Ramsay kept telling Jon that he's a bastard, I want to point out something with this too. Notice how Jon didn't get angry, didn't get mad. He was just real cool about it. And I say this same thing with emotions that we feel. These lower or negative emotions that we feel. We think and we tend to judge ourselves of, why are we feeling this way? And we are not aware that emotions come and go, that we think that how we are feeling right now in this academic dismissal period, we overjudging ourselves and thinking that we're going to feel this way forever. But we have to remind ourselves that how we may be feeling right now, or even on a day-to-day, that it's temporary, that this may seem like it's just forever. But I am here to tell you that you gotta keep moving. You gotta just keep going day by day. Some days, it may be so unknown, it's not gonna be all rosy-dozy. But you gotta just keep moving and keep thinking on a greater level. Be with the negative emotions and be with yourself. No, do not resist everything that you're feeling, everything that you may be telling yourself, that it's just an illusion, that you're bigger than that. You're bigger than your fears. You're bigger than your doubts. You're bigger than what anybody else is telling you. You're bigger than where you are right now. You're bigger than what you performed in your 1L year. You're so much bigger. And I am pushing you to stay on your horse, to not kneel, to not surrender. That this is House Martin. Martin is my last name. And we never bend the knee. We never surrender. I don't care what it is. We are going to fight until the end. We're going to take back our dream, our vision. Because Ramsay Bolton, he has our dream, our vision at Winterfell. We got to go back and seize Winterfell. We got to take it back. And House, whatever your last name is, let's join forces. Take it back together. Reapplying for law school admissions. Preparing at the highest level from within us, expanding our inner caliber, capabilities, creativity, that we are going full force, full throttle at the doubts, the fears, everything that says that this is not possible. Even when doing these videos, Ramsay said in the video clip, it was like, why lead these poor souls into slaughter? Why even do this? It may be seem like I'm leading myself and you into a slaughter. Nah. We are bigger than this moment. We are going to put ourselves in the best position. We are going to go all in, full force, and let's see what happens. Instead of just halfway, just going to it. Nah, let's put all of our effort, all of our energy, all of our love, all of our strength, all of our power into it. And let's see what happens. Let's see. But it's better to go after it than to just, try to predict and I don't know. Nah, let's go up against it. Let's go for it. And let's see what happens. I'm ready. And I know over time, day by day, just through these videos and just all of the different things that you are going to consume, empowering content and get with yourself even more, inspiring yourself even more, feeling yourself even more, that we are going to fight side by side. Do this together. Push through, pull through, and take it back. Because Jon and Sansa, they eventually win. And they defeat Ramsay's army. Even though Ramsay outnumbered them 3-1, it was like a slaughter from the get. But it's how you keep going. You can lose the battle. You can lose just for the time being. But you can win the war, baby. You can win. We can win. So I'm here to inspire hope, faith, love, vision. Let's go. We got this. Never surrender. Never bend the knee, baby. Never. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what your situation looks like. Doesn't matter. We are going back. We are going to get back in. That is my fire. This is my passion. For you, for us, we are going to get it, baby. I love you, and let's keep going.